Alright, time to run. I'm on the run. Finally figured out how to run. Ooh, pretty flowers.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
Oh. Horse riding. Cool. You can call your horse anytime by whistling in the mountain. Oh, yeah, I came across the whistling earlier. Trot. Oh, okay. Okay.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Huh. Come on, mount quicker. Come on. Time to get mounted. Uh-oh. Time to run. No! No! Mount again, horse. Come on. Whew. All that mounting's a lot of work. Glad I helped out that girl, though. Oof. It's pretty rough. Okay, so I keep tapping the button. Gotcha. Oh, what's this load screen? Oh, cutscene. Gotcha. Yeah, that would sting. All right. Oh, is that my own guys? Okay. Or not?
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Yeah.
Flee! To Talmberg!
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. It's trying to look behind, but too difficult. Lovely scenery, wow. Better run before I take an arrow to the butt. Sure, I'll take a look.
Go! I'll kill you all!
Yeah. your glass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, poco above then.
Yeah. 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 Run for it.
That looks like me think that bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Run, run, Rudolph. Santa's gonna move.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, horsey. Run if your life depended on it. Go, go, go.
Yeah. They tore its skeleton. Yeah.
There we go. Finally.
Oh my God! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Help! Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Cool armor.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground, slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Do you have any more alcohol? Seriously, that's what I'd be asking. Wow, that's a pretty cool room. Gotta admit.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see
Boy.
the signs of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
So pretty interesting so far. I'm pretty impressed with the voice acting. It's a lot better than what I thought it would be. I mean, I knew it would be good, but nah, it's pretty decent. Yeah, so far a very interesting game. Just gotta get used to
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with
like the
hunger.
mechanics of the game. Ooh, hello.
What's happening with that blacksmith?
He sent his apologies, sir. He can't come tomorrow. The soonest he can manage is before noon the day after tomorrow.
Well, I suppose it can wait another day. Tell him to come then.
I will.
Hey, look out! Lout! You fled.
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna. Soon Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
My God, that's horrible. You were lucky to survive. And our thanks for warning us. I'll pray that you see better times.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Yeah, very nice art here. Very traditional.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all
Please tell
done
me
in.
what happened in
Why don't you go to
Scouts?
the kitchen
I
and have a good
kin there.
meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about...
What? What the hell?
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss. Sir Divish has suffered his own share of woes, but he's a generous man and a good one. Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good Lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Gotta admit, I love the mannerisms in this game. It's pretty refreshing. Usually you just hear, oh, F you, blah, blah,
When
blah.
you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Mange, eat, you're so thin. Mental mash.
Must eat.
What is it?
Really? I have to think about digestion and all that. Oh, that's funny. That's pretty funny. Very in-depth. Kudos to the developers on that. Oops, sorry.
Please tell me what happened at Skalitz. I have kin there.
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh no.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help, I made it.
That's horrible. You were very fortunate to survive. And God bless you for warning us. I'll pray for you, lad.
Why, thank you. Ah, okay, cool.
Jesus. I could really do with some sleep.
Yep, that's for sure. Nappy nap time. Yeah, I guess that feels about right. After going through all that. Good 12 hours sleep. Hey, Super Cooper! How's it going, buddy? Thanks for joining in on the stream. I think you played this game before, right?
Yes?
Yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it.
Forgive the intrusion.
Yeah, I saw the DLC, the From Ashes DLC, right?
My lady,
Where you get to, like,
no,
build stuff,
no,
I think?
But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
So much niceness and
Henry.
goodwill in this game. Thank you. God bless you. It's great. Very refreshing. Yeah, I'm playing this on Xbox One X.
You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
I guess I'll talk about it. I've been talking to everybody about it, so why not you?
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunnish had no intention of paying.
Oh, yeah.
It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. But Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin.
So you double dipped.
Father was too generous for his own good.
Frankly, I don't blame you. It's well, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm still getting used to the game mechanics, but
when I'd done all the errands, I headed back.
Otherwise, yeah, it's pretty refreshing, you know.
I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it.
I love the historical games. Glad they're going with a lot of accuracy.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that
really? Keyboard and mouse, huh? Still wondering if that will come to Xbox. Probably sometime soon, I'd imagine, but we'll see.
Ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. The gate to the castle was open. The bells and horns sounded the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover. They were carrying the few possessions they could grab in haste.
Yeah, me too. I think there's a lot of games that could use historical attention to detail. Don't get me wrong, I understand fantasy very, very well in games. It doesn't have to be real, but for something like this, I can definitely appreciate it. I know they got some flack for it, which is kind of odd, but I really appreciate this game. And I'm just at the beginning.
I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started.
Man, they don't really give you a lot of time to make a selection. You just kind of have to choose on the spot.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
Oh, you poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never.
7 long years.
My husband returned to me an infirm old man.
So he had a beer belly.
Good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own.
Limp, yeah, that's true.
I'll go.
I think I saw a bit of that already.
You sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Oh, baby. Bow chicka bow wow. What is it with Henry and the ladies already in this game? It's great. Yeah, he is. Henry's like such a bloody Casanova. It's great.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Alright, to the battlements. Women in the Middle Ages. I want to read that. The man was the head of the family, with the roles of women determined by their relationship to him. Uh-huh. Hmm. Very interesting. I love the attention to detail. Alright, moving on. Ah, rain. I guess the rain effects are alright. Not too bad. Alright, the battlements. Where are they? Oh, nice. Where do I... Yeah, growing up's at 15. Yeah, right. Oh, I see. Well, it was a different time back then, right? A lot of these things are alien to us now.
The best thing would be to join forces with Scarlet and wipe Sigismund's bastard off the face of the earth.
That's probably why they attacked so quick, so we wouldn't have time to join forces.
Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, you understand?
Yeah, not bad rain effects. Nice lightning. I like the little attention to detail.
Hey!
Alright.
What's going on?
I don't know.
What's going on? I say yeah, 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 yeah.
Surprise after the raid on Scarlets.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Scarlets to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man.
Not by the hair of his chinny chin chin.
Friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left to storm into the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Tamber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend. And good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hannah.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. It's a dark time.
Farewell.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Sir, yes, sir, sir.
Henry, I need to have a word with you.
Aw, man. What do you want now, old man? I just want to blow stuff up. Where's my assault rifle? Battle rifle.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
How about I keep watch of the ladies?
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Take care.
So what do? Just walk around? Hut 2, 3, 4. Hut 2, 3, 4. Nice lightning. Oh, private area. My mistake.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Well, thanks. Hey, Siberia, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for tuning in.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What do you think about the Scalise folk?
It's a hell of a thing. First, everyone is shitting themselves that Sigismund is coming, and then it turns out like this. Praise the Lord they got out of the siege.
Skalitz Castle is well fortified, all right, but I hear Sigismund's army is huge, and facing him is suicide. Sir Radzig did the right thing.
I'm sorry you didn't all manage to get away.
So am I.
May God ease your pain.
Thank you.
I reckon that Sir Radzig must be a good man, the way he looks after his people. But you probably know him better.
Not really. My father was forging a sword for him, and when he came to have a look at it, we exchanged a few words. That's it.
And that's a fine lord. Take care, man.
Jeez.
Ah, thanks, Siberia. It's always, that's always nice of you to say. Yeah, no, definitely watch, dude. I'll be streaming for a little while longer. Just starting to get the hang of this game. Oh, I just skipped ahead a bit. So what's going on here? They attacking now or what? Oh. See, everybody's here. All right. Well, few you guys. Hey, I love the company, and you guys are pretty kick-ass. Oh. Yeah, we're having a heat wave here, bud. It's like all across North America, basically. It's amazing how warm it's been. I've actually been loving it, except for, you know, the humidity. But otherwise, you know, I love heat.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings,
That's a pretty
Lord
big
Founder.
force. Wow.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not a Talmud. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense.
Yeah, it's definitely about progression, Coop. I can totally see myself ending up as a badass. Well, we'll see anyways. Still pretty early on here. But I can see the whole revenge scenario playing out already.
That the Ratsig Kobila is not a Talmud, and that he has your loyalty.
Well, here in the Great Lakes area in Ontario, oof, it is scorching these days, and I welcome it, no problem.
Very well, sir.
I'll take this over snow any day, especially some of those ice storms. Ooh, those were nasty.
In the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah, that sounds about right for you, Siberia. Nah, but we'll see where this goes. Be pretty cool to end up as like a badass knight or something.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Yeah, here in my area we have winter. Yeah, here are our seasons. We have winter and we have construction. Those are our seasons. Not summer, construction. That's just how it goes here.
What the hell are you doing?
Gotta admit, very nice scenery. Lots of nice attention to detail here. I mean, look at that light just glistening off the castle. It's not overdone either. It feels natural. Guess I'll talk to you.
I'll be with you.
Oh yeah, Conan. Interesting. You know what? I always loved the Conan mythology and all that, all the old movies. I've been kind of tempted to get into that game. Definitely let me know how it is for you, Coop.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad.
Yeah, I hear you, bud. Yeah, totally. Of course, you'd like to see the D Siberia.
And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could.
You and UK Dazarus.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg. Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Bugs.
Listen, lad,
Yeah,
these
I
are all
love bugs.
games of high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defenses too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed
Yeah,
two birds
all
with
about
one
them
stone.
boobies, right?
He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against
Oh, I
him.
remember Krull. Yeah, that was a good one. I'm with you, Siberia. I love that old school fantasy, like that 80s stuff. Ooh, it was beautiful. Even a lot of the 90s stuff too. A lot of the 90s stuff was pretty good, but man, the 80s was like, it had a lot of just badass stuff going on, you know.
Where did these humans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them. Only
Just
what the
you know, they were all epics.
that they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money. Take care now.
Wow, there's so much detail in this game. I love it. Okay, where to next? You never had to hide those comics around me. Again, I love these little dialogue bubbles above their heads. Kind of helpful that way.
Mark my words.
Heaven forbid.
The end of the world is nigh. Mark my words. So where the heck am I going?
We'll be stricken like Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, Crawl was great. Trying to think what else. Heck, even the Never-Ending Story. I always used to like the Never-Ending Story. I know it's not in the same vein, but like it was still fun. Like fun fantasy stuff. I remember heavy metal.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies. Take care now.
Ah, yeah, Cloak and Dagger. I remember watching. I'll admit, I wasn't huge on Cloak and Dagger. Never really caught me the same way as some of the other ones, but still it's alright. Just trying to remember. There's some movies that are the names evading me right now. Some in the same vein as like heavy metal.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
Everyone fled here with only what they could carry. But I reckon Vatava, the pond...
The last, the last unicorn. That's funny.
I saw him by the granary. You can't miss him.
Yeah, Short Circuit's great. Johnny Five is alive.
Granary. You can't miss him. He's skinny as a bulrush.
Oh, Labyrinth. Labyrinth. I always liked Labyrinth. I know it has some cheesy songs, but I enjoyed the fantasy of it.
Of his is enormous. It's a good thing Sir Divish is such a fine speaker, or they'd have squashed us like
Dance,
bugs.
magic, dance. Put that magic spell on you.
May the Lord watch over you.
I don't know, the 80s just had a lot of wicked stuff. Like, it was just cool. That's why a lot of, you got a lot of remakes now. Not just because they were popular movies, it was just like, they had awesome ideas. Like a Ghostbusters, for example. One of my favorite movies. One of my favorite franchises ever. And of course, they had to bastardize it to no end. But the originals were so good. Well, the original anyways. Oh, the Dark Crystal, of course. Yeah, the Dark Crystal. Yeah, and the Goonies. Can't believe they're doing that too. They're remaking that. So, where am I supposed to go?
Judgment Day.
Now this map is pretty cool, gotta admit. Very different. Trader. Yeah, honestly, instead of just rebooting franchises, just kind of leave them alone. Leave them be. Goonies should be left alone. Don't get me wrong, I would love to have something more, but they should have done. They had their chance a long time ago. Now it would just be ridiculous. Hmm. Hold on a sec. Uh. Alright, I see. Skeleton, Rovna. Huh. Okay, so I actually do have to go back there.
And a dozen men is no match for one of them heathens. One of the soldiers saw a
Uh-oh. So can I go out from here?
Good health to you.
See you, Siberia. Thanks for joining, bud.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I'll let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
May the Lord watch over you.
Aha, okay.
You know what I heard from the merchant who heard it?
Oh, and unless it's there. Oh, wait a sec. I love this map. It's it's great detail. It's very different.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? If you don't clear up quick, it'll be the worse for you.
Hey, you!
Oh crap.
Halt. Surrender! You're under arrest for breaking the law.
Crap.
You're nothing but a thief. I saw you. You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
Alright, that's enough. Maybe you didn't
Oh
realize,
boy.
but I'm in the service of the Lord of Ratai.
Just kind of guessing what to do here.
Try your fairy tales on someone else.
I can't pay that.
You still have to pay the penalty. Looks like you'll have to sit it out in jail.
Jail it is then.
Just the accommodation for you. Get moving.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to go to jail. Hope they got a comfy bed.
I hope you enjoyed your time in our little establishment.
Not much, actually.
Glad to hear it.
And can I go?
Go. Aye, you can. I'm sorry to say. Now bugger off and get yourself killed for all I care.
Alright. Oh, this is really pretty. Wow. Yeah, I was busted for sure. Man, they caught on pretty quick. I don't know, I was just kind of experimenting. Let's see, where am I? I'll take a gander over here. Hello, Mr. Guard.
Are you serious?
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
To pay for a wench and everything that goes with that, that's too funny. I don't think I have any money though.
Never mind.
Goodbye.
Very pretty, very, very pretty. Okay, so I can't fast travel, dang. Alright, need to find a horse or something. Oh, okay. Alright, thanks for the heads up there, Coop. I'm just kind of wandering around at the moment. But always good to have some reassurance. I guess I'll just follow this. Along the way. The path, the dreaded path. Neat. Again, very pretty game, wow. Yeah, from what I understand, there's like this prologue can last like up to like 7, 8, 9 hours before you get it into the actual game. Everything, like, this is just like, oh, okay. But yeah, this is all just like training you to get into the meat of it all, from what I understand.
It's like they've already gone.
Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, that's a little gross. Find my parents, I mean find my dead parents.
Take that.
Oh.
You're going to cry now?
No, I'm gonna run. Uh-oh.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Oh, I can't. Dang.
Is that the best you can do? Bring it on.
Oh yeah, true. I'm just not good with the sword. That's the sad part. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Yeah. I'll get there. Eventually.
You'll die for that. No. Bring it on. What's the matter? Come on. Is that all you got? No.
Crap. Yeah, sorry, I'm still getting, like, really used to the combat in this game. So, my apologies if you're watching, and I'm just sucking at the combat. Yeah, it's gonna take me a little while. I know it sounds easy. Oh, just equip a sword. Oh, do this. Not as easy as it sounds to fight in this game. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's having issues having it pop up. Like, to be selected. I guess I'll try fighting that guy again. But before I do, I just want to look at...
Well,
never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. You'll get what for? Stop, please. Spare me. I yield.
There we go. Oh, really? That's cool. Okay, that's a pretty neat mechanic.
Get going then. But leave that weapon right where it is.
Very well.
Yeah, the combat's tough, but take that. But honestly, I don't mind. It takes some. It's gonna take some getting used to, but I'm learning. I'm definitely learning. All right, pretzels. So. Oh yeah, I got a while to go. Okay. Now I see why the marker was so far away. But yeah, I gotta admit, this is very engrossing. It's enjoyable. You know, you don't get too many games that try and portray like history accurately, or at least as close they can get to it. Horseradish, alright. Ah, I have too much horseradish. Oh, hey there, horsey.
It's the charcoal burner.
Oh, wow, really? I guess that's it. That's the place. Thought it was a ghost.
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Well, I wish I could say, but...
going on there? Who are you? What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you? You ba-
Sure, why not? Oh wow, that's pile of dead horses. Oof, that's pretty gross. Hmm. Okay. Try an alternate approach. Or maybe I went the wrong way. Yeah, probably. Man, they really kicked the crap out of this place. Okay, path much better. Much, much better. Yeah, it was a slaughter, bud. Okay, I can't get in there either, what the heck? Okay. How am I supposed to do this? Try going around. Well, I guess I'll try this way again. Or did I even go around this way? No, I guess not. That's what happens when you try and take shortcuts. Man, they really did a number on this place. Holy crap.
Bailiff. He didn't run like me. A guy with a sword in his hand.
Yeah, it's pretty grim, not gonna lie.
You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon like me.
Cutscene.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Spade's a spade. Yeah, very touching. Thought I heard a dog barking.
Get away, you beast! What's going on? Bishak, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went from me.
Isn't that not the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You ain't trying to get to him.
What do you care what I'm doing? What are you doing?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think I ran?
Do you know what happened to Teresa in the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
Oh, that's really nice, buddy. Really nice.
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave. I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it anyway?
Fine. I'll take the spade and you can have the sword. You can have it right up your ass.
You think you can talk that way just because you've got a sword?
Bullshit. I don't know much about sword fighting.
Suits me. I'll knock your teeth in then.
Oh boy. Really? Interesting.
That's right. Turn tail and run, you bastard.
Nice, I won. See, I'm getting used to the controls.
Easy there. No. Your good master won't be needing this.
I just wanted to pet you, but okay, whatever. Spade's a spade. Might want to get out of the rain, pup. Oh, I see. Hmm.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
Oh, really? The dog is friendly? Sorry, I didn't even realize. Oh well. Makes sense, but... Okay, well what am I supposed... Oh, here we go. Okay, I didn't see the prompt. There we go. Ah, there's the pup.
So, let's get to it.
Very touching. Very, very touching.
Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got.
Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
Alrighty, this should be interesting. What the heck? I was...
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't
Couldn't even
it?
get into the combat there. I was just about to unsheath my sword and then bam.
Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
Alright, very nice. Haha, cool moment. Oh wow, Deep Silver presents. Finally. Wow. Really just getting into it. Look how long I've been playing it for. Wow. Yeah, no, you were right. You were absolutely right, bud. Ah, so pretty. Wow. Oh, what's this? Am I gonna wake up now? Oh.
Henry! There's work to be done.
Huh. Yeah, that's what I call a nightmare. Definitely.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Henry, can you hear me? Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day. Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
You got that right. A few delirious days later. Yeah, definitely.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting.
Good question.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radic he'd look after me, but as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
Sir, yes, sir.
Good morning to you. How's the
Never disagree with a woman, guys.
Haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill, my uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Man, oh man, she's too good to me.
Hey, youngster, come here. A word with you, young fella.
Yeah, that's what I heard. She treats you well.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here.
A little too well, if you catch my drift.
She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Gambling?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fella's dead. He won't listen.
Hey, I'd make the sign of the cross at that too. That sounds absolutely despicable. Wow.
Disturb a corpse. Never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. God be with you.
Alright, everyone, I think I'm going to take a break from this for now. Thanks for joining in, everybody that showed up. Coop, Siberia, it's always appreciated. Everyone else that's came in to watch, thank you very much.
Have you eaten yet?
Not yet.
Well, try to eat something. A big lad like you needs his strength.
Yeah, again, thanks for coming out, Coop. I'll be playing this. Well, I'll be playing this pretty often. Definitely do more streams of it. This is a really cool game. Can't believe I'm just scratching the surface already.
Look at you, lover boy.
Lover boy, ooh.
I'd like to know...
So, how'd you like it in Ratai?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need, but for how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
How are the Skalitz folk getting on?
They're alive, that's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Rattay's citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving anytime soon.
Do you know anything about those human rapists? About... you know.
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they Well, folk tell awful stories about them. I hope I never see them again.
That's all. What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much. But I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
Really, that long? 100 hours? Holy crap. Well, hey, at least it gives you your money's worth. 100 hours, though, dang. It's worth it. Alright, guys, well, thanks for tuning in. I'll definitely come back to this sometime soon and stream. Until later, guys, Invader out, and thanks for watching.